Hi, Bill Lethman here from Lethman Financial, and welcome to another episode of the Money Evolution video blog, where we help you plan, save, and invest your money so you can feel more confident about your future retirement lifestyle. And in this video, I'm going to show you how you may be able to contribute to a Roth IRA even if you make too much money and your earnings are over the contribution limit. Okay, so if you've been watching some of my other videos, you probably know how much I love the Roth IRA. And maybe you're feeling just a little bit left out because your earnings are over the income limit and you don't think you qualify for making a contribution to a Roth IRA account. Well, good news, because there are in fact a few strategies that you may be able to take advantage of. First, let's talk about the rules so that you know what I'm talking about. For 2016, if you're single and you make over $117,000 per year, your ability to contribute to a Roth begins to get phased out. And if it's over $132,000, you can't contribute at all. If you're married, filing a joint tax return, you start getting phased out at $184,000, and over $194,000, you can't contribute at all. So what can you do if you're over these income limits? Well, remember, you can still contribute to a Roth 401k if your employer offers it. The income rules only apply to the Roth IRA. As far as the Roth IRA, there may be a couple of options that could work for you. The first is to make a non-deductible contribution to a traditional IRA and then immediately convert it to a Roth. As long as you have enough earned income to fund the contribution, anyone can do this regardless of your income. However, there are a few things that you need to understand before you consider this strategy. If you have any existing IRA accounts, the IRS says that you need to consider all of your IRA accounts as one pool, even if they're in separate accounts. It's called the pro rata rule, and it says that if you have any pre-tax money inside any of your IRA accounts, you will need to pay taxes proportionally on any Roth conversion that you do. This can get a little confusing, so the best way to explain it is through an example. So let's say that you have $10,000 in an existing IRA that's 100% pre-tax money, and that now you want to use this strategy to contribute $5,000 to a Roth IRA. From the IRS's standpoint, when you contribute the $5,000 to the IRA, even if it goes into a completely separate account, they now view this as one $15,000 IRA, which consists of 1/3 after-tax contributions, money that you've already paid taxes on, and 2/3 pre-tax money that you have not paid taxes on yet. So when you do a Roth conversion, you will have to pay taxes on 2/3 of any conversion that you do. Not only is this not the outcome that you were hoping for, but it also complicates your traditional IRA account. Now your leftover IRA consists of both pre-tax money and after-tax money. So any distributions that you take will have a portion that will be taxed and a portion that will not be taxed. You can probably imagine how this could be difficult to keep track of, and I do not recommend this. So if you have existing IRA accounts, you could just convert the whole thing. This would, of course, involve paying some taxes. And depending on the size of your existing IRA, it could be a lot of taxes, and that certainly needs to be considered. If your existing IRA is on the smaller side, then it may not be that big of a deal. Once the IRA is converted, then that opens up this strategy for future years. The second strategy may not be available to everyone, but if you work for a company that has an after-tax savings option as part of your 401k, then you may be able to make annual contributions and then roll them over into a Roth IRA. This is something that I personally get pretty excited about. I call it a tax-free Roth conversion, and it's possible because of a recent IRS tax ruling. Here's how it works. A lot of employers offer an after-tax savings option as part of their company-sponsored retirement plans. This account allows you to make after-tax contributions, invest the money, and then any earnings grow tax-deferred. It kind of works like making a non-deductible IRA contribution, but with the ability to withdraw your contributions anytime without taxes or penalties. Because it didn't really offer any significant advantages, most people probably didn't pay that much attention to it or even knew that it existed. That is, until now. In 2014, the IRS released Tax Notice 2014-54, which outlined specific guidelines that allow for after-tax contributions from an employer-sponsored retirement plan to be rolled over directly into a Roth IRA without being subject to tax or penalty. So even if you're already maxing out your regular 401k contributions, you can still use this strategy. As you may already know, for 2016, the maximum 401k contribution is $18,000 per year, and if you're 50 or older, you can contribute an additional $6,000 for a total of $24,000. This is the combined contribution limit for your Roth and your traditional 401k accounts. What many people may not realize is that you can actually have as much as $53,000 per year going into your employer-sponsored retirement plans, $59,000 per year if you're 50 or older. To explain this, let's look at an example. Let's say that you just turned 50, your kids are pretty much on their own, so now you want to really supercharge your retirement savings. You're already maxing out your traditional 401k for $24,000 per year, and your employer is matching you another $6,000 on top of that for a total of $30,000. In this example, you could contribute an additional $29,000 to an after-tax account to maximize the $59,000 that you're allowed. Then once a year, you can simply roll over your after-tax account into your Roth IRA. As you can see, this can really be a great strategy. But before you do this, you'll want to check with your plan sponsor for specific rules to make sure that you can roll over your after-tax money every year. It's called an in-service withdrawal, and some plans may have some restrictions. So that's it for this video. I hope you got some great information. If you want to get more tips and strategies to plan for a more confident retirement, download my free retirement planning guide. It's called What Every Investor Should Know About Planning and Saving for Their Retirement. Just click on the link below to download your free copy. Thanks. I'll see you in my next video.